DreAllDay.com.
What's going on, everybody? Dre Baldwin, DreAllDay.com. This week's motivation is about exercising the idea muscle, and this is not something that I made up. I stole this idea from an author. His name's James Altucher, and he writes about, I think it's in one of his books, it might have been in a blog post, but he talks about exercising the idea muscle. Because a lot of times when any of us, we have certain things we want to do, right? But we don't know how we're going to do them. Like the traditional channel for doing is not available to us for whatever reason, right? But we still want to do it, but we don't have any ideas of where to begin, how to do it, who's going to help us, or nothing. We don't know what to do. So he talks about you need to exercise your idea muscle. Your idea muscle is the same as exercising your biceps. If you want nice, strong arms, you can't just ask for them when you want them, when you need them, when it's time to go to the beach or show off for a girl or do a photo shoot, right? You got to go to the gym consistently and lift consistently to keep your arms strong and looking toned and good, right? You got to keep exercising them. It's the same thing. If you want to be able to, if you want to speak a second language, you can't just learn the language and then never use it for 3 years, then expect to be fluent in that 4th year when it's time to talk to somebody who speaks that language, right? You got to keep using it, keep exercising it so that you maintain that skill. So it's the same thing with ideas. If you want to be a good idea generator, especially for yourself, you got to work on coming up with ideas. So one thing James talked about is come up with 10 ideas every single day. They don't have to be good ideas. They could be the worst ideas in the world, but come up with 10 every day, and you got to commit the ideas, which means write them down. Thinking about it does not count. We think about a million things a day. Thinking about something doesn't count. You got to write it down so there's some form of commitment. Writing something down is a commitment to it. Write it down so you got 10 ideas. If you do 10 ideas every single day for a year, that's over 3,000 ideas. 365 days in a year. That's 3,650 ideas. Now, I want one of you to tell me, I challenge anybody watching this video to tell me that if you come up with 3,000 ideas, that not one of them is going to be good, you guarantee to get at least one, you guarantee to have at least one home run out of 3,000 ideas. You got them all written down. So at the end of the year, a year from today, you look back at that 3,000, you tell me not one of them is going to be a great idea that's going to take you where you need to go, I'm pretty sure that it will. So exercising your idea muscle is the motivation for this week. So you got to commit to that. If you can commit to doing 10 a day, even if they're the worst ideas in the world, take 10 minutes, 1 minute per idea, just write them down, even if they complete shit. If you do it every day for 10 minutes, probably about 30 days, you're going to be coming up with some good stuff. And you probably within that 30 days come up with something that you actually start doing that works for you. And if you keep doing it, imagine how much you can build on that. Work on your game, DreAllDay.com.
Hey, this is Benny from Auckland, New Zealand, and Tom from Auckland, New Zealand too. Work on your game.